I am Julius Marcel Gonzales Bibo from Senior 1 Delta. Carriage of dangerous goods, IMDG and IMSBC code. Carriage of dangerous goods in package from is applied through provision of IMDG code and solid bulk through the IMSBC code. Carriage of dangerous goods includes the stowage, segregation, trimming procedure, and methods of determining the angle of repose.
Away from, effectively segregated so that the incompatible goods cannot interact dangerously in the event of an accident but may be transported in the same compartment or hold or on deck provided a minimum horizontal separation of 3 meters projected vertically is obtained. So, the away from means incompatible goods cannot interact each other because it's dangerous and it can cause fire, so you need to separate it at least minimum of 3 meters vertically to avoid fire. Thank you.
Segregation. Ang segregation po ay meaning ay paghihiwalayin at paglalagay sa mga dapat lalagyan. For deck stowage po ay yung mga compartment po ay naka-place ng vertically and dapat 6 meters ang distansya ng mga compartment and horizontally.
Hi, Cadet Taberdo Hannibal, BSMT Senior 1 Delta, and I'm going to discuss separated by a complete compartment or hold from either a vertical or a flat partition on the off chance that the validating decks are not impervious to fire and fluid at that point. Just longitudinal division, for example by validating total compartment or hold, is satisfactory for on-deck stowage. This isolation implies partition by separation of at any rate 12 meters on a level plane. A similar separation must be applied in the event that one bundle is stowed at hand and the other one out of an upper compartment. That's it.
I'm Ethan A. Sapiera. Separated longitudinally by an intervening complete compartment or hold from vertical separation alone does not meet this requirement. Between a package under deck and one on deck, a minimum distance of 24 meter, including a complete compartment, must be maintained longitudinally from on-deck stowage. This segregation means a separation by a distance of at least 24 meter longitudinally. Sabi daw, hindi lang vertical separation ang kailangan. Kailangan daw ang minimum distance ay 24 meters sa pagitan ng package na nasa ilalim ng deck at nasa deck mismo kasama ng complete compartment. Tapos dapat mini-maintain yon. Ang deck stowage naman daw ay ibig sabihin ng segregation ay kailangan ang distansya ng separation ay 24 meters longitudinally.
Hi, I'm Joven Christian Rivera from BSMT Senior 1 Delta. I going to discuss about angle of repose, and let's start with the angle of repose can range from 0 degree to 90 degree. Ang angle of repose o critical angle of repose ay isang butil na materyales na nakaanggulong pagbaba at paglubog. Ito ay isang material na magagamit upang hindi madulas ang mga kargada. Sa angle na ito, ang material na slope ay nasa gilid ng sliding. dangerous in carriage of bulk grain. Ito ay isang pinakamahirap at pinakamapanganib na kargamento. Kung ang barko ay gumugulong ng higit sa 20 degree, ang kargamento ay maglilipat at bubuo ng isang malaking listahan, tinatawag na large list.
Morning, ma'am. I'm Titik John Marco M. I discussed the grain loading stability booklet or grain loading manual and certificate of loading. Grain loading stability booklet that provide to enable the master to ensure that the ship complies with the code when carrying grain in bulk. It check a proposed loading plan complies with the stability requirements of the regulation. Grain loading manual contains volumetric heeling moments based on an assumed surface grain shift of 15 degrees for full compartment and 25 degrees for partial full compartment. Next is certificate of loading. Is only in bulk grain. National Cargo Bureau issues a certificate of loading upon the successful completion of the loading of bulk grain. National Cargo Bureau surveyors provide oversight of stowage, confirm proper loading procedures, check compliance with the stability calculation, and review the vessel sailing condition prior to departure. That's all. Thank you.
Stability of requirements. Dapat ang pagpapalit ng anggulo ng ship shell ay hindi dapat na mas lalaki sa 12 degree. Bago ka mag-load sa bulk grain ay dapat kinakailangan na makipag-contracting sa government of the country of the port loading. Ipakita ang kakayahan ng barko sa lahat ng voyage para sa mga sumusunod sa balance ng criteria. Bago ka magkarga ay dapat tsakin mo muna ang barko bago ka umalis. Nire-recommenda rin dito ang pagkondisyon ng paglo-load ng tatlong representative of stowage factor, 1.25, 1.50, 1.75 cubic meters per ton.
I'm Bilano Relan from Senior 1 Delta. I will discuss the stowage of bulk grain. Stowage of bulk grain. In field compartment, trim, field compartment, untrim, and partly field compartment, longitudinal division may be installed as a device to reduce the adverse heeling effect of grain ship provided that 1. The division is grain tight. 2. Meet the requirements stated in the code. 3. In twin deck, the division extended from deck to deck, and in the other cargo spaces, the division extended downward from underside of the deck or hatch cover. Stowage of bulk grain for the purposes of calculating the grain heeling moments caused by a ship of grain. Carrying grain is one of the most difficult and dangerous cargos to carry in bulk are grain cargos. Also, the term stowage factor for the purposes of calculating the grain. The International Grain Code applies to ship regardless of size, including those of less than 500 gross tonnage engaged in the carriage of grain in bulk.